What will disunite thousands of people is the manner in which the mimbar is used in a manner against what the Ahlul Bayt have said. Slandering, tohma, ghiba from the mimbar, this will disunite communities. Not a piece of cloth and a stick.
Okay,
this cannot disunite communities.
You can see. No, listen, I'm going to give the chance to people who haven't had a chance to speak, please. There's so many who wants to speak. That guy in the black jacket has been putting his hand right from the beginning. Yeah, and then, yeah, can I? No, who said? I'll point to you. The guy on the black jacket, please. Yeah. Yeah, can I, please? Can you play the black jacket?
He had his hand up way before me.
So you don't want to take... Hussein, come here. You don't want to take the ask questions?
No, he's saying that he wants to ask him after him.
Yeah. Keep your... No comments, just give short question so we can move on, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum anyway. But the thing is, I'm still not completely sure exactly what you mean by submission. And I'd like to first ask Sheikh Abbas Virji, to what extent are you submitted to your teacher? Is it 100% completely? What is it? I still want to ask something. But the thing is that it's making me very sad to having everything is going on at the moment, because, you know, all over the world, the Ahlul Bayt are being attacked right now. I mean, we're talking about Bahrain and other places.
No, Asghar,
no, I want to, no, this is important.
Yeah, question,
you know,
please.
No, I'm coming to it, because this is, you know, we are now kept busy in this affair when more important things are going on, and we should be paying more attention to that. This is completely wrong. You know, this is completely wrong what we are doing. It's not the time to do this sort of thing.
Thank you.
No, quick.
Asghar, you are giving a speech, please. Hussein, can you get the mic?
No,
Abbas bhai.
No, I just want to finish off. I'll finish off, and I have a couple of questions quickly. The thing is, now you made me forget what I want. Don't pressure me, I just want to finish. The thing is that, you know, what we should be concentrating and in fact you can answer the question that what is happening in Bahrain? What should we be doing, you know, to overcome this? Should we be more peaceful? What should we be doing, you know, against the Bahraini community?
Thank you, Asghar bhai.
And then there's a book called Light Within Me. Could you please give me an opinion on that book and what other books one should be reading to enlighten us? But the main point is, you know, this can get out of control, because in Pakistan, Sufi mosque has been bombed, and people take things to extremes.
Thank you.
Okay, so
thank you very much.
The topic is not Bahrain. The topic is not about any book. The topic is Irfan, because Hyderi does think it is an important topic to tackle. So both Sheikh, please do not answer those questions. At this stage, inshallah, we'll have a program separately for Bahrain. I'll move on to the ladies' question, please.
Now, can you answer? You didn't answer.
Your question has already been dealt with, brother. Your question has already been dealt with, brother.
Can I?
Sorry, could the ladies
Abbas,
please ask their question? If we could just have 1 minute of silence for the ladies. Thank you.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum to the respected ulama.
You didn't answer.
Since this issue came up, it's been 2 years now, is it not the duty and the responsibility of the ulama in such situations, no matter who the person is, to, if there are doubts brought into the community, is it not their responsibility to meet with them? Everybody, it's a basic human right for people to defend themselves when accusations are made against them. Now, I know that this particular teacher has on numerous occasions offered to meet with the ulama so that in public, so that questions can be asked, any doubts can be got rid of, and then one way or another, some sort of clarification be given to ordinary people like us who don't have the knowledge, who cannot possibly know what is deviation, what is not deviation. This is surely the duty and the responsibility of the ulama to do this, meet in a public place, have all the questions answered, and then make a decision and let other people know, so that we don't have these rumors going around. And all of this is causing ghaibat, is causing tuhma, because it's become such a situation that people are sitting around everywhere and people are phoning and talking to each other and saying things. Nobody knows what's true and what's not true.
You see, sister, the problem is not what the sheikh is going to say when we discuss things with him, because I'm sure I have heard his lectures. The content, there's nothing that could be discussed. It's ordinary content, okay? What is disapproved by some of us is the method. And that method cannot be discussed, because I'm certain if the students are so vehement about the method, the teacher is even more vehement about it. So that becomes mujadala, it becomes disputes. And inshallah, this is the last time I'm talking about this, because dispute is something which darkens the heart. I don't want to enter into disputes and these things. I think I made myself clear that what is the point. I disapprove of the method. I think that these respected students and teachers here, I'm sure they have a zeal to go and convey the word of Allah to others, but I'm 100% sure they would not succeed in this way. People would not listen to them, and even if they listen to them, it will become a sort of farqa or tariqa, not something which could be spread to the public, to everyone. This is my opinion. I'm not criticizing, I'm not confronting. The worst thing that I like is to confront. And as I said, inshallah, this is the last time I'm going to talk about this. I have spoken to Ali Hussein, to Muhammad Reza, to others. Of course, we didn't have a public meeting, but I don't see any point to meeting with the sheikh, because there's nothing that we can discuss. The content is ordinary. The method, of course, we absolutely disagree, and I don't think our meeting would make it any better. So that's the issue. People can decide now for themselves. That's what is the best way forward. I don't think this is going to give us benefit, this situation. This situation should certainly change into something better, and it needs help from both sides, from the community and from the followers of the sheikh. It needs both sides to come forth. Do not fight, do not confront, do not recriminate, do not say, put labels against each other. Of course, there were labels from the pulpit coming against these students and their sheikh. However, when the reply you see, I mean, I don't know who has written that reply. I had seen that reply against the EC, against the president. You are after material life, you are after your power, you are megalomaniac on such and such. This is not the right way. I know those people, I know these people. It's not right. This is not the way to solve this issue. This issue should be solved with tranquility, with sakina, with forgiveness, and with sacrifice. This is what...
Sheikh, you say one way that what has been replied is wrong, but would you agree with me it was wrong even those scholars to criticize the students from the mimbar?
Yeah,
rather
100%.
100% are wrong.
That was wrong. 100% that was wrong. Especially mentioning the name, and more especially talking about personal issues. That was absolutely wrong.
So they were wrong as well.
They were wrong. But you see, suppose I am leader of the community. I have a concern here. I invite someone. I tell them I'm concerned about this issue of Irfan. Please talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, he goes and takes it wrongly. He talks about personal issues instead of talking about the main issue. Then should we actually attack the person in charge, saying that you incited this man to speak like that or this scholar to speak like that? I think this is not fair. They have concerns. Their concerns is in place. If our respected scholars here want to listen, their concern is in place. A couple of wrong things has happened. People have talked from the pulpit. That's not the end of the world. That's not something that has violated the whole Sharia of Allah. Where is the forgiveness? Where is the Qadhimin al-Ghayth? All these things should be put together. Then see what are their concerns, address it. Not just try to say that you are after your power, you are after your material benefits and these.
But then for scholars and our teachers to come and say we don't agree with your manhaj without sitting with us, without having an academic discussion, it doesn't work. If the dispute arises from us at the beginning, then that's different. That's a different case. But the dispute has not arisen from us. It's something we saw right. We've given our lives for the sake of deen, as young individuals, when most of our people in the community have gone towards business and whatever, and that is in its place. But some people have to go and seek a way to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so they can come back and explain. Now what logic is it that we study in the house and we leave it to go to a man who lives all the way in Qom, who doesn't have any supporters? People don't understand him, they accuse him. What is in it for us? When we could have been the children of this house and have attained positions which would have deserved respect in your eyes, O people. Where is the logic? Why are you running to such a man? Why don't you ask? Why don't you come and see him? Why don't the scholars come and see him? What is wrong with us today? I ask you that be questionable in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tomorrow. Why don't we stand up and ask these questions? What has Shaykh Akram al-Majid done wrong that you want to dispute firstly his manhaj, then you want to let people speak openly against him? This fatwa, his name wasn't mentioned, but we will in all ease write his name everywhere and speak about him in public and in private. What is so difficult about coming and sitting with a person? Is it that you say that, no, I have heard everything he has to say. I have heard everything he has to say, so it won't benefit me to sit in front of him. Is this the right of a mu'min? Is this the human right? That today if I mention my opinion, I'm told by scholars myself that what you're saying is a lie. You say one thing in front of us and you believe another thing. Then tell me,